Is that one of the shocking things, or things that I guess you probably dealt with a lot in your career dealing with special teams, is sometimes with kickers and punters, something gets a little off and you don't quite know what is happening?
It's just one of those things. It's not probably unlike a golfer or a batter or anybody else's. You end up with a little glitch here and there, and then you figure out what the source of it is, and you work through it and get rid of it.
How weird is it that it kind of affected those guys? I mean, how do you explain it?
Well, each guy's, I got to tell you, I don't know that I can explain it, but it's my job to advocate for them and help them, and that's what we're doing.
Reed said you've given them some tools and techniques, some basic stuff that they think really helps clear their head. That's good. I've spent a good amount of time with them, and I really enjoy coaching. I really enjoy coaching them, and I really enjoy helping them through it. And one of the things that we say is adversity kind of introduces a man to himself, and this is when they need each other and they need me, and we work our way through it. That's teaching and coaching in a nutshell.
Reed was really successful last year. Why do you think it's changed this year?
Again, there's a number of things that we've worked on, individually, that I'd just rather talk about, that leave it between them and myself and whatever else, because that's kind of where it belongs. But we're working through it, and I'm confident that they'll pull out of it. They're good players that have had a couple of bad experiences.
Are you guys planning on spending extra time on special teams work this week?
We're spending the time that we spend, and that's it. We'll work our way through it.
Talk about the roughing the punter, John. That you saw something, you felt good about it. You would check bait. Is that the term you use?
Well, it's just we had a design to get players free, and we got players free, and you see us work on those things and those techniques, and we got to make that play.
Much harder is it when the guy's 11, 12 yards deep instead of the normal, because he's up against the end zone?
He was actually the exact same amount of depth as he would be normally, because the ball was at the 4 and he was at the back line, and normally he stood at 14, so he was in the exact same place he would have been.
How much confidence do you have in Michael Brown, guy you haven't seen a ton in the game?
I've got a ton of confidence in Michael Brown. Michael Brown's a good player, and it's a who's next deal, and he's who's next, and we go play. Last year Michael went down, Chase stepped up, Chase got compromised, Reed stepped up, and you put a player in and you go play. So we're excited to watch him do that.
Let's do one more.
Is it going to be Michael for sure, or is Alex have a chance to get in there?
Well, it's Michael for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and Alex is working on that, and Alex is a really talented kickoff guy, and he's working through being a better field goal kicker. But yeah, it's Michael all the way.
Okay.
Okay.